The Premier says the changes come in response to parent concerns. There's been a lot of anxiety about the provincial Safe School Plan, including comments that it wasn't actually a plan, and concern that it did not include any specific funding to make schools safe. In terms of funding, the $40 million is broken down into 4 parts. That's $10 million for masks for schools to purchase, $10 million for distance education learning for students that are immunocompromised, and another $20 million for schools to apply for if they feel that they need additional funding for COVID-19. That might be to apply for staffing to reduce class sizes. The Premier was asked if he takes responsibility for creating anxiety among parents and for the timing of the announcement so close to schools reopening.
Nothing has changed. No time has been lost. The work has been occurring throughout the summer, but it should surprise no one that as we near the reopening date of our schools, that the same concerns that were being raised when we reopened the retail sector of our economy, the same concerns that were being raised when we reopened our healthcare, the same concerns that were being raised when we reopened many of our community services and youth athletics are being asked with respect to the reopening of schools.
The money itself comes from an existing provincial COVID-19 contingency fund, and that was created back in June. But Mo says this money is new for the education sector. Mo also announced schools will reopen about a week later than expected on Tuesday after the September long weekend. The government says there will be targeted school testing of students with parental consent. And the Chief Medical Health Officer said people should not panic if a student does test positive for COVID-19.
With enhanced testing, we will see the occasional case either in a child who may be asymptomatic or in a household member who may have mild symptoms. And that is important for us to further inform the community and the school, but it should not always be a cause of concern. Information is really important to help us further manage the school reopening, but it should not always create concern or panic if there's a test positive.
The provincial NDP was not impressed.
Scott Moe manages to continually, over and over again, get it wrong. And today, not only was there no new money, just finally allocating 20% of the contingency fund, no new dollars, there was also nothing on class sizes.
With 3 weeks left to return to school, we'll have to wait to hear if parents feel that this is safer for their children. Alicia Bridges, CBC News, Saskatoon.